Hi, Decide from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today book is Big Bird Village Navajo Country for 1992. So let's get started. Big Bird was waiting at the bus stop in the Arizona desert. He was excited. Big Bird pen pal Joey was coming to pick him up. Joey was 10 years old and an American Indian. Joey and his family belonged to the Navajo Nation. A pickup truck rumbled down the dusty road. Joey waved his hat and yelled. From Joey Leather, Big Bird knew that meant hello in Navajo language. Joey, his sister Sally, and their father stopped on the way home to show Big Bird a cyanic view. I am so excited to be here with you all in Navajo country, Big Bird said. We can herd sheep and plant corn and make jewelry and blankets and ride horses. Whoa, said Joey with a laugh. Slow down, Big Bird. There'll be plenty of time for everything. Now it's time to look at the sunset, Sally added. Oh, said Big Bird. For the first time, he'll look around. The sunset made the rock walls of the canyon look very furious red. Wow, said Big Bird. In the summer, Joey and his family stays out in the country with his grandmother and uncle. In the winter, they live in the town where Joey and Sally went to school. Grandma Joey said, "I'd like to introduce our friend Big Bird." "Welcome," said Grandma. "Come, let me show you our Hogan." The Hogan was a small round house made of logs and clay. It had thick walls and a chimney pipe on top. In the doorway hung a colorful blanket. At dinner time, Big Bird met the rest of Joey's family, his mother and his uncle Tony. They ate special Navajo food. The night sky was wide and bright with stars. When they finished eating, Grandma said that Navajos had lived here in this country a long time, long before it was called Arizona, long before there was a United States of America. There are many stories about our ancestors. Let me tell you one about how the first Hogan was built. In the beginning, a Navajo family, whom we call First Man, First Woman, and Little Boy, they wanted to build a house, so they asked the animals for advice. High on the canyon wall, Cliff Sallow said, "My nest is built with twigs plastered with mud to make it strong." Beside a stream, Beaver said, "The roof of my log is round and sturdy." On his anthill, Red Ant said, "My door faces east, so when I wake up, I can greet the sun." In her web, Spider said, "Let's see how I weave. If you weave, you can make beautiful things for your home." So First Man, First Woman, and Little Boy built their Hogan. It was walls with plaster with mud like cliff shallow nests, and its roof was round and sturdy like beaver log. The door faced east to greet the sun like Red Ant door, and in the doorway hung a beautiful blanket because Spider had taught First Woman how to weave. And grandmother finished. Navajo have been living in Hogan's ever since. Uncle Tony chuckled, but nowadays some Navajo like air conditioners. Good night. Then Joby and Sally, mother, father, and uncle went off to their shiny new mobile home. Later that night, inside the Hogan, Big Bird, Joey, and Sally snuggled in their sleeping bag. Big Bird whispered, "Can I help you herd sheep tomorrow?" Joey laughed softly. "Maybe, Big Bird. Let's wait and see what the new day brings." "Good night now. Nighty night," said Big Bird. When Big Bird awoke the next morning, Grandma and Sally was in the garden, watering the corn. "Hi," said Big Bird. "Where's Joey? We were going to herd sheep today." "I don't know," answered Sally, "but he asked me to show you around because he's out looking for a surprise for us." On the other side of the Hogan, Sally's mother was weaving a blanket on a big loom. The pattern was colorful like the bright blue sky and the cannon pink walls. "The prettiest blanket I had ever seen," said Big Bird. "When will it be done?" "Thank you, Big Bird," said Sally's mother. "I am halfway done now. It will serve more weeks until the blanket is finished. Now I will sew it. Weaving is my work." Next, Sally took Big Bird to see her father in his silversmith's shop. Quietly and carefully, he was crafting a beautiful necklace of silver and then Sally and Big Bird went over to see Uncle Tony in the corral. Big Bird asked, "Did Joey go herding sheep without me?" "No," said Uncle Tony. "Every last sheep is right here with me. You and Sally are just in time to help me with the sheathing." "All right," said Big Bird. Uncle Tony gently cut the fleece from the sheep back. "The sheep is getting a haircut," said Big Bird. "This fleece will be cleaned and spun into wool yarn, then dyed," said Uncle Tony. "Joey's mother will weave the color yarn into one of her blankets." "Neat," said Big Bird. Just then Joey came by with two ponies. "Joey," said Big Bird, "where have you been?" "Hop on this pony, and I'll show you," said Joey. "Sally, you were invited too." "Look at that rock," said Big Bird. "It's as big as a skyscraper." "That rock tower is as tall as the Empire State Building," said Sally. "Now I'll tell you where I have been all morning," said Joey. "I've been searching for a cactus. Cactus only bloomed for a short time while, and I didn't want you to miss seeing the flowers." "Flowers," said Big Bird. "We have flowers on Sesame Street. I want to see the stuff you told me about in your letter, like planting corn, making jewelry, weaving blankets, and herding sheep." "Whoa, I did see all that today. Sorry, Joey. I guess I am impatient." "That's okay," said Joey. "Now, Big Bird, take a look at the cactus flower." "That's the most amazing flower I had ever seen," said Big Bird. "Thank you both for helping me see things the Navajo way." So that was Big Bird Village Navajo Country from 1992. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.